Hello and welcome everyone. Today we are going to discuss the syllabus for the Icse and the Ise students. The syllabus includes the important topics, of course, and we are going to prepare accordingly. You know that in my channel you get all the topics discussed, but we will also discuss 2023 syllabus so that we can prepare the questions accordingly. So Icse and Ise, both of the students, whichever we are class 10s or class 12s, in this video itself you will get your syllabus. Okay, let's begin. Let's begin with the syllabus discussion. Again for class 10 2023, this means the next year, the people who are now, the students who are now in class 10, for them a new syllabus has come, you already know. As all the topics I have already given you in my channel, you will already find all the topics discussed. I will mention the topics which are there for this year, and of course you can just go through the explanation that is already there. All the poems you will get, class 10 poems are all poems, Merchant of Venice, and your language topics, then what you have that the prose topics, all are already there. You can learn the chapter from there itself. Moreover, what I will do this time is, whatever topics you have this time, I will be asking a few questions. I will be discussing a few questions from there too. Okay, you have been asking a number of doubts, but I see those topics are now cancelled. So you don't need to bother about all those. Only the new topics that I mention over here, which you already know, it seems. I believe because it is quite some time, I think 2-3 days is already over from the time when this was given. So I will still mention the names. Those who have not followed, please take care of it. And only those, because questions are coming. There are many children who are asking me questions from those topics which is not there in the exam. So, you don't have to prepare excessively, because anyway we are all troubled with this COVID. So only those topics which are there in the exam, we will prepare that. Let's see for class 10 what we have. First we will see the language topic. See, paper 1 English language has 80 marks. In those 80 marks, you have the question number 1, where you will have to write what? You will have to write a 300 to 350 words paragraph, or not paragraph, composition or essay, whatever you call it. Next, question number 2 includes what? You have to write a letter from the choice of 2 subjects, either formal or informal. This is something which you already know. First one composition, second one letter. Third one, candidates will be given a specific situation and will be required to write a notice and an email. So third one is your notice and email. Question number 4, unseen prose passage will come, which is a comprehension of about 450 words. You have to read it. You have to write a précis, the questions that will come from there. Question number 5, this will have short answer questions to test the knowledge of functional grammar, structure of sentence, transformation of sentence, tense, then you will have prepositions, conjunctions, all of it will be there. So this is something that you already know about English language. If we move to the next page, we come to the literature section. This is the most important part, the drama and the prose. Let's see what are the topics which are included this time. Merchant of Venice, this one, from the unabridged version, that means the main book, you have Act 3, 4 and 5 only highlighted. Act 3, 4 and 5. 1 and 2, forget about it. Now coming to Treasure Trove, your prose and poetry book. You have Daffodils from poetry. You have I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. You have The Patriot. You have Abu Ben Adhem. And you have 9 gold medals, which is the 9 topics that you have. Next, if we move to the next portion, which has your prose portion, Angel in Disguise, you have The Little Match Girl, you have The Blue Bead, you have My Greatest Olympic Prize, you also have All Summer in a Day. What is the note? The ICSE class 10 examination portion, this is only for the class 10 exam. You don't have to read anything else. Next, we will move to of course there are internal assessments also, which includes your 20 marks. There will be speaking skills, listening skills over there that will be tested accordingly in your schools, where externals also may come and take the test. So I hope this portion is clear to you, whatever is going to come in the language and the literature exam of yours, class 10. So we will conclude over here. For the ICSE students, you can follow it, jot down what you have to study from your books. That's it. Let's move to the next video. I'll also talk about the Icse syllabus reduction, which also needs to be discussed over here itself. So for the year 2023, your syllabus is also reduced. So paper 1, from paper 1, which means the language portion, you have 80 marks, same as the Icse students. So you will have 80 marks from the theory paper and project and everything. That will include your rest of the 20 marks. So if we come to the first part, question number 1, you will of course have a composition. You have to write something, maybe a story, a picture composition, argumentative, different topics will be given. You have to write an essay or whatever you call it, a composition. Next, question number 2, you have your directed writing, which includes everything: statement of purpose, cultural program, article writing, book review, film review, everything is included in directed writing. I have seen many of you come and question what is directed writing. It is everything that you do, okay, everything. Speech writing, you have your personal profile, whatever you write. Next, we also have the proposal writing. This also is important. Proposal is very important, where you have to, in a detail I will do list of measures, how to write it, introduction, objectives, list of measures. This is all about question number 2. Question number 3, you have your grammar exercise with transformation come, tense come, phrasal verbs or prepositions come. Okay, it's totally highlighted. Let me just erase it a bit. Okay, anyway, let's move to question number 4. It includes comprehension, which is important. Okay, comprehension portion, of course, your language will be checked, your sentence constructions, and your, the précis also will be there. So that's all for the your theory paper, which includes the language theory paper. So from here, you have to write it, and the rest of it, the oral portion or the project work, which includes 20 marks, also needs to be scored. Next, we will move to the next part, which includes the literature portion. In the literature portion, you see, we have certain topics. For example, The Tempest, you have only Act 3, 4 and 5. Let's not give importance to all of it, whatever is written. Act 3, 4 and 5 from The Tempest. Then from Echoes, a collection of Icse short stories, you have To Build a Fire, you have The Story of an Hour, you have The Singing Lesson, you have The Sound Machine, you have B. Wordsworth. So that's all from here. And from the poem The Reverie, you have The Darkling Thrush, you have Birches, you have Crossing the Bar, you have Dover Beach, and you have We Are the Music Makers. Okay, so this is all about the 80 marks of your paper, and the rest of the 20 marks include your project work, where external can come, can ask you, it can be listening skill, it can be speaking skill, anything can be tested. So that's all about the main portion, the main part that we have to sit for the exam. Later on, we will also discuss about the speaking skills and the project work. If you require it, do let me know. We will discuss about that too. That's all for today. If you have liked it and if you have doubts, don't forget to write in the comment section and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Bye bye.